All right, what was I just doing there? So, I was trying to simplify like my playing, or at least my thought process. So, I was just basically playing two cards here. I was playing an E flat major 7 and either a C minor or a C minor 7 throughout the whole. So I could play it different ways. And when I think about chords or I think about scales, really, and this is really more of a discussion about minor scales and what is a minor scale, how to use it, and the interrelationships between major and minor. So my thing is, I pretty much think a lot in terms of major scales in terms of my playing. And I think major scales are really the parent scale for soloing, at least mentally, the way I think about it. So in the case of, say, we have the C minor 7th or C minor, right? I start off, well, okay, what's a natural minor scale? Natural minor scale is where you flat the 3rd, flat the 6th, flat the 7th. So if you were to think about the C major scale for that chord, you think of it this way typically. You start with the major scale, which looks like this: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So if you think of it across, all right, all we're doing when we're playing a natural minor scale is we flatten the 3rd, flat the 6th, and flat the 7th. So it looks like this now. So instead of, or, so, versus, okay. The irony of it is that flatting the 6th, flatting the 3rd, and flatting the 7th, it's the same as taking a major scale and knowing that major scale outright. So if you took this scale, the 3rd degree of this is an E flat, which is, I guess, technically speaking in musical term, that is the relative major of the C minor chord. Another way to think about it is that if you know the E flat major scale, and you go to the 6th degree, in this case, that's going to end up being a C. That's the relative minor to that. So the relative, if you're in the major key, if you're in the key of E flat major, and you go up to the 6th note, that becomes the relative minor. If you are in the minor key, you can get the major scale that it's related to by going 3 degrees up. So E flat major, that's going to be the major scale. C, 6, that's going to be the minor scale. So all that can be confusing for some people. I try to find the major scale. So in this case, I'm just doing a 2-chord comp of C major 7 and some form of D minor or D minor 7. And I know the 3rd degree is E flat. I know my E flat, so I can hit it here. The notes of the E flat are the same notes as the C minor scale. So, and I should say natural minor. So I know the notes are the same. I don't really care where I start. If I start here, that's a C minor scale. If I start here, that's an E flat major scale. So basically, it's trying to view your playing and trying to simplify it. And if you know your major scales, essentially you know your minor scales. All right then. Thank you for watching. Hope this helps.